Hello, guys. We are not live. We are actually not live. We are pre-recording
From the
this.
future.
Yeah, because somebody slapped them. Just kidding. Today we are going. Well, tomorrow, but today we're going to be reviewing six songs. We're going to be reviewing a song by Nita Strauss, Adele, Kelly Monroe, Taking Back Sunday, Exodus, and Emigrate. Due to copyright reasons, we listened to it before going live, and we're just going to review it now. The first song we're going to review, and before we get to that, we're going to give shout outs to some of our sponsors in the future episodes or whatever. I don't know if they'd be considered sponsors, but go check out Catfight Coffee. It's AC Slade's coffee company. They are incredible. They have an Alice Cooper blend right now and a pumpkin blend. We also would like to give a shout out to the Mystic Cult of Horrors podcast. It is a Calabrese's podcast. We'd also like to give a shout out to Condemned Culture. They are a clothing company. We'd also like to give a shout out to Funky TV and the Voice It Show. And we'd also like to give a shout out to Kathy Grant's Ignite. She is going to be talking ghost stories with Susie Q Saturday.
Spooky.
Spooky season. But we also have a Halloween Spooktacular coming up on November 1st with our guest, not our guest, but our host, actually, Jeff Towers.
And yeah, he's not going to be our guest anymore. He's just going to be our regular host now.
He's just a host. We also have some people that might show up on that episode, so stay tuned. We also, and yes, I'm wearing nail polish. Laugh at me all you want. Anyway.
Whoops.
Boxer briefs.
You're lucky I wore shorts.
Yeah, we would have had to edit for the first time. But we'd also
edit. Yeah, whatever.
We'd also like to give a shout out to Ryan Roxy in the Trenches. Amazing podcast. He's going to have Ace Frehley's guitarist on his podcast, I do believe, coming up.
Yeah. Guitarist and bassist.
Yeah, the Guitarist Roundtable, I think is what he's calling it.
Yeah.
And now that we got the shout outs out of the way, is there anything you want to shout out? We missed one. We did miss Sunday Sabbath live stream.
Yeah, with Death Comes Lifting, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else that I'm missing? We have a lot. We keep building them up.
No one I know of, hey.
Okay.
Check out my YouTube stuff.
Check out Greg's YouTube stuff. He does really good guitar covers.
Haven't posted much on there because I've been busy with work, but maybe in the next couple of days or weeks, I'll start posting again.
Follow Greg on all social media. Follow me on all social media. And follow Pink Sock Podcast on all social media. It will be posted in the description when this is posted. I would like to get to the reviews. The first song we listened to was Nita Strauss's Dead Inside featuring David Draiman. What are your thoughts?
It's different, like, to what she normally does because she has a vocalist.
Yeah, she hasn't done
on her songs. You know, she's more of an instrumental artist when she does these solo things. But yeah, it's good that she's having guest vocalist on there. But yeah, I like it. What's that?
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't know you were.
No, they're all good. Some people are giving it shit because they said, "Oh, it's just another Disturbed song, but we'll just Nita Strauss on guitar." I'm like, it's Nita Strauss's song, you dick.
It's not. I didn't think it sounded like. Yeah, it will sound a little like Disturbed because the vocalist. But instrumentally, I don't think it sounded that much like Disturbed. Like there was moments when it sounded like Disturbed, but that solo is Nita Strauss.
Yeah, and yeah, like when's the last time you heard Disturbed going that heavy?
Right, Disturbed hasn't been that heavy in a while.
No.
And it's great. I wonder if she's gonna have like other songs on the album with guest vocalist or
maybe. I think she might.
If it's just a couple or if all the songs are. And I'm also wondering how she's gonna do the live show because she doesn't have a vocalist at her live shows.
Just do what Slash done when he did his first solo show. on his own and just have like random guests out.
Either that, or you can do what Apocalyptica does and just do instrumental.
Yeah, they're great too.
Yeah, just do instrumental and have the crowd sing.
Yeah,
Crowd
that could work.
participation. I really love this song. Nita Strauss's playing was amazing. Her guitar tricks were awesome in the music video. I love the trick she does, like when she holds the guitar in her arm, like sideways, and all that cool shit. I know she ain't playing while she's doing that, but it's still amazing to see. Uh,
Yeah,
but great song. David Draiman's vocals sound amazing on this track. He's one of the best vocalists of our lifetime, I think.
his vocals never changed. It's
No.
always been the same, hasn't it?
Yeah, and he's an amazing vocalist. Like he's one of the best vocalists of our lifetime. I strongly believe that. I would rate this song personally probably 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
What would you
yeah,
rate it?
yeah. About an 8,
About an 8?
7.9.
We're gonna stay with the metal tune, the metal ID, like all the metal genre, I should say. We're gonna stick to the metal genre. We're moving on to Adele. Um,
Yeah,
fucking Adele,
yeah.
Slayer.
Let me see that circle pit. No.
But we listened to Adele's most recent song, "Easy on Me." What was your thoughts and takeaways from the music video and the song?
The music video, I thought it was pretty good. It's in black and white, kind
Halfway
of.
towards the
Yeah,
end, changed.
but her vocals on that is pretty good.
I thought the music video accompanied the music very well. I will have to look up the lyrics a little bit more
Yeah,
because I was listening to the lyrics, but I didn't hear them all the way through. I'm not 100% certain why it went from black and white to color. I think it might have been like this black and white was in the past, and
yeah,
then when it went to color, she's singing to her past self, which is a great touch if that's what she was aiming for. I love the music video. She's a amazing vocalist. Was that her playing piano? Do you know?
I think so. Yeah,
Because I've not caught up. I've not been caught up with Adele, so I'm not sure like what her music capabilities are.
she went on hiatus for a little bit, didn't she?
I think I haven't heard much since "Hello from the Outside."
Because you remember the Underbelly series?
No.
It's based on the Australian like true crimes that's happened,
Oh,
and I think she done one of the theme songs or something for them. Sure.
I did not know. I did not know.
You got my Stan account. I think Underbelly will be still on
Yeah.
Stan. She give it a watch. It's pretty good.
I'll watch it. I'll check it out. But yeah, I've not kept up with much of Adele. So, but that song I'd give an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
How about you?
Okay. Video. Okay, I'll give it 2 ratings. Video clip, I give it an 8. Song, 7.5.
Okay. Fair, because it's not necessarily the genre you go to. Or
No.
I get. So it's understandable.
Yeah.
The music video was great. The song was great. Needed more cowbell and some guitar.
Just needs more. It needs more pinch harmonics.
Yeah. Like put Zach Wild on it. And
Yeah, it just needs Ozzy in the background, and then it'd be sweet.
yeah.
Adele! Yeah.
Zach Wild band well, take it easy on me.
Yeah. And then Ozzy does that walk that he does when he walks on stage.
Yeah. Take it easy on me.
And then he goes, "That sounded fucking great."
I can't fucking hear you.
Yeah.
Take it easy on me. All right,
What?
so the next song we are covering is Kelly Monroe, the artist formerly known as Kelly Dowdle. She was an actress, still is. She was in shows like Lucifer and stuff like that. Her song, I loved it. I love the
It
really
has
like
a really good feel to it, eh?
it had like I'm not big into like twangy music usually. It depends on
Twangy.
it depends on the vocalist. Like if it's like twangy country music, I'm like iffy about it.
Is that
But
a genre?
no,
Twangy.
twangy, no, it's like you know what I mean, like country music. Like sometimes we'll have that southern twang in the guitar and shit. She kind of had that feel in this song, but it also had like a bluesy kind of feel.
Yeah.
And it was an amazing song. I loved it. I loved the guitars. And this woman has so many guys interested in her in the music video. I can't find one woman to eat dinner with me, and she's got like 20 guys vacuuming her house.
Well, like what I was saying to you before when I was promoting the flyer, and I tagged her, and I tagged the wrong person. I tagged the adult star.
Oh, it's okay. Porn star
By
can watch too.
accident.
Once. She might see pink sock and think it's something else. But
Yeah. I had that experience before. No.
is that a what is there anything you want to add about this song?
No, it just sounded groovy to me, man. Had a good beat. It sounded like it was from a movie or something like that.
Yes, it actually sounded to me like it could have been in the Lucifer TV series because I don't know how far you made it in the series, but there's a point where like his
I've
father,
never seen it, so
well, his father God shows up, and every time he shows up, they break out in a musical,
okay.
and it looked like it could have been a scene from that because it's a similar song style. It seemed. I give it a 8.5 out of 10. Quality song.
Yeah. Fuck, man, there's a lot of eights in here today.
Yeah.
I'll give it about a 8.5
Next is a cover. We don't do a whole lot of covers, but we did two today. Taking Back Sunday did My Name is Jonas, which is a Weezer cover, which, fun little note, this man has not heard the original until
Shame on
today.
me.
Until today, when I had him listen to it.
I might, because I've seen him live with Foo Fighters when they played here a couple of years ago, and they might have played that song. I just never really recognized it. That's all.
All right, so side-by-side comparison, which one do you prefer?
I don't know. They're very similar, but one didn't have the harmonica. No.
Original.
I'll go with Taking Back Sunday.
Okay, it's a little heavier than the original.
Yeah. Vocals still sound.
Awesome.
Vocals sound similar though.
Yeah, they sound very similar. He did a really good job. He nailed it.
Kurt Cobain did well.
He does look like Kurt in the music video, doesn't he?
I'm gonna get hate for that.
He does look like Kurt though. It blew my mind. No pun intended. Shit. But he did look like Kurt. And it was a great song, great cover. I give it an 8 out of 10. We have a lot of 8s because I liked every song we heard today.
Yeah.
What do you give it?
I'll give it a 9 because I actually think it sounds really good. So, ching.
I do have a 9 on this list. But
Emigrate.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. The next song is anything else you want to add?
No.
The next one is Exodus, the year of the death and dying.
Everything's about death with this band.
No, did you pay attention to the lyrics of the song?
A bit. I just listened to the solo.
Upon the second listening, I actually gave the song a higher rating than I did the first time. Because the song, if you pay attention, is about the years of the death and dying, which they list all the artists that we have lost over the years. And they're mentioned in the song. And it's basically, I think it's about the Grim Reaper or just time in general. Because if you listen, some of the lyrics reference musicians that we've lost or whatever. Like I said previously, one of them says, "I am your legend, I am your end," and it mentions all these deaths. And then they said, "Legends fall when I come to call as I plan my next attack." The rage is gone, and so is Bon Scott. So young in their demise, Malcolm Young. I ended the eruption, Eddie Van Halen. I took them in their prime. And then they go on to say a few verses later, several verses later, I turned Ziggy into Stardust, David Bowie. I've been killing ever since. I took an eagle from the sky, mentioning the one, I forget what his name is off the top of my head, but the member of the Eagles that died not too long ago, like a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's more than likely a reference to that. I even killed a prince, talking about Prince.
Friends.
Yeah. Struck down the Queen, Freddie Mercury. I took the Angel of Death.
Hanneman.
Yeah. Hanneman. I'm always at the ready to take your breath. They even said bid farewell to kings, which could have been a reference to any of the Exodus members they've lost over the years.
Yeah.
And then they just they make several other possible references. So I really like the song because the references to all the deaths, and it blended in with the song. So, like, I give that song a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Yeah, I give it the same.
It's a typical Exodus song, but it's really good.
That, and again, it's heavy, it's thrashy, there's soloing, there's a little stuff in that thing. But yeah, it's good.
Fucking Exodus. It's fucking Exodus.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any love ballads with Exodus. You're not going to get like, you don't bring me flowers.
Hey, they might do a duet with Adele.
Hello, it's me. That sounds like Megadeth. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these times you'd like to meet.
Hello, is it me? Yeah, no, that's not a Richie.
In the style of Sweating Bullets. Hello, it's me I'm looking for. I can see it in your eyes.
We were talking about Megadeth on the Death Comes Lifting podcast because we were doing the Native Black, the Black Sabbath covers album, and Megadeth done was it Paranoid, and and then like we got up to that track, and then like Zach and I were just like impersonating Dave Mustaine as "You fearful woman," like finished with my woman because she couldn't help me with my mind. Yeah, can you help me? Like, and like, I love Dave Mustaine, but yeah, it's just too much. His vocals are awesome, though. I love his guitar playing. His vocals, like, there's nobody else that can do like that. Hetfield? No. You know what? I might get hate for this, but if anything ever happens to James Hetfield, I hope not, they could easily, hear me out on this, don't hate me already, they could easily bring Dave Mustaine back. Yeah. Could you imagine some of those Metallica tunes with him on vocals? Get Jason Newsted on vocals and Dave Mustaine on rhythm guitar. Yeah, but I don't know, because Jason Newsted said that he can't play anymore, so they'd have to have somebody else play while he's he can just sing. He can just sing. Okay, that would work. But I would like to just hear what it would sound like if Dave Mustaine sung those Metallica songs. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me better die. No, I was thinking, say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son. Yeah. You know what's in the truth. Did you hear that Louder Than Life when Metallica played?
they came out the second day that they were playing, and they kind of like played like three or four more recent songs. I think they did.
Mm.
There might have been older songs in there, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, they're not going to do the Black album in its entirety, like we thought they was." No, pop up on the screen. It was like the 30-year anniversary or whatever. It popped up a video package, and they came out and performed the Black album in its entirety.
Yeah. I think
Like,
if I went and saw Metallica doing that, I didn't think I could sit through it.
you're like, they did all of the songs on the Black album, but Enter Sandman, so I can leave now.
Yeah. No, like seriously, like that album just ruined it for me because the guy I used to work with used to play that album nonstop, and it just ruined it.
That's understandable. It's a good album though.
Yeah, it is because it was well done. Like it was mixed properly. The production on that was so good. The songwriting was good too, but like
Yeah,
just like the whole album, how it was done and recorded was perfect.
yeah. We need to actually review the Black album just to torture you.
Which one? The one with like 80 artists on there? Or...
80? There's like 80 on one song.
I know.
So
each week we'd go down the track list.
We're gonna go to the last song here. Emigrate, your favorite song on this list. It is okay. Emigrate. If you're not familiar with this band, it is what, the guitarist of Rammstein's solo project.
Yeah, Richard something. What's his name?
But you throw Till Lindemann into the mix, and it's pretty much Rammstein, but it doesn't sound anything like Rammstein. When I first heard the name, I'm like, oh, it's just going to be Rammstein, but it wasn't at all.
He's appeared on Immigrate's albums and songs a few times. I think this is like the third song that he's sung on them.
I'm not a huge I'm not like huge into them. I haven't really listened to all their music and their catalog, so I can't really judge. But Always on My Mind, Till has a really good vocal style. He really does. One of the best vocalists of our time, similar to like what I said about David Draiman.
Yeah.
And you don't get to see him display that too awful much in Rammstein. You do.
No.
But it's usually the same kind of style. The songs are different, but he does a similar singing style every time. It was nice hearing him do something else. But I think they could have chose a different song to cover.
When I first listened to that song, like the first minute, I thought like he was off key or something.
I didn't even pick up on that. You could be right, you could be wrong. I don't know.
Like his voice just didn't match it, you know. That tone. Yeah. And like what I was saying to you, for some reason I could see those two on the back of a horse with cowboy hats just riding off in the sunset.
It sounded like it could have been played at the very end of Brokeback Mountain.
David Draiman could have sung that song.
Dude, could you imagine him on that song?
It'd be like Sound of Silence Part 2.
Oh God, but Always on My Mind.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, Always on My Mind for some reason in the last couple of years has been covered a fuck ton. Chad Gray recently covered it.
What is it?
Chad Gray, the singer of Mudvayne and Hell Yeah, he did his own cover of Always on My Mind, which is an amazing cover.
Oh yeah, I've seen people's comments on that. They said that they didn't like this cover.
I love Till. I love Rammstein. I love all the guys of Rammstein. I haven't really followed all their solo careers, so I'm not going to claim that I have. But I love what I've heard, and it just didn't do it for me. This one
it didn't tickle your boat.
No, it didn't tickle my fancy. I didn't hate it. Like if it comes on the radio, it won't. But if it like comes on, if it comes,
it won't. Good one, Mike.
No, typically they don't do covers on the radio unless it's like hugely popular, and this one so far
that's true. Yeah,
been hugely popular. So like if it like comes on, let's say I have a Spotify radio on shuffle or whatever, and if it comes on, I'm not going to skip it. It's not an awful song, but when it comes to the artists in question, it didn't catch me the way I thought it would.
Yeah.
I expected more than what was given. I respect them as artists. I respect them trying. It was a good cover, but it's not something that I loved. You know what I mean? Like,
And Joe Let's played drums on that song really good too. So
well, I love you, Jill. Don't be mad about that.
yeah.
Uh,
Aesthetic perfection. Listen to that band. They're fucking great.
the other Emigrate songs I've heard so far, I think there was like one or two that's going to be on this upcoming album, was amazing. I love them, and I love the band, but this cover just didn't do it for me.
No, I don't know. I just kind of just felt like I was watching a Western movie.
It sounded like it could have been in Brokeback Mountain. I'm not like I didn't love you.
Could you
Like,
see that in the Could you see that at the end of a James Bond movie?
fucking always on my mind, 007, always on my mind.
Because Daniel Craig's not there no more.
But I give this song. I'm being generous with this because it's not awful. I'm not gonna say that it's awful and they suck. It was a good cover, but it wasn't what I expected, and it wasn't necessarily like up to the expectation that I expected. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first listened to this song and heard Till Lindemann's vocals the first minute, I'm just like, oh, this doesn't sound good. But it kind of improves along the way.
Yeah.
But I just think that his vocal style just didn't really fit with that song. That's all, in my opinion.
I think his voice fit well with the song. That wasn't really my argument or my complaint. I think I don't know what would have improved the song. I can't give positive feedback really in that manner, and I can't give like constructive criticism. And when we give lower reviews, it's not saying we hate the artist, we hate the song. I would love to give constructive criticism, but with this song, I don't know how. I think I went into it expecting what I've heard by Emigrate, like the style that I've heard, or that I've heard from Rammstein, or even Till's solo career. I love that they're exploring other venues, other sounds, other styles. I would love to hear Till sing this similar style with something else. Maybe it'll work. You know what I mean? Like a piano ballad or something.
An Adele song.
An Adele song. You're like, hey, it's me you're looking for.
Take me to the other side.
That'd be great. But yeah, this song just didn't tickle my fancy. It wasn't awful, but it wasn't my favorite on the list that we covered.
Maybe if they sung it in German, it might be different. I don't know.
Maybe try it in German or any of the other 20 languages he speaks.
Beer? No, I don't know.
Isn't it Till that can speak like many languages fluently?
Who Till?
Yeah, I think he can speak like German, Spanish, and French, and all kinds of other languages.
Maybe, but his accent's like really thick, eh? Like
yeah.
Compared to Richard's, like Till's like voice is very like really, really thick.
Till's the only man that can speak French and make it sound terrifying.
But you can always go to a Rammstein concert and rock out and just not listen to the lyrics, but just like rock out to the songs. Because all their songs are great.
I know people that love Rammstein and do not know what the fuck they're singing.
Yeah, until you Google and like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of their songs are fucked up. But yeah, Emigrate, amazing band. Just this song wasn't my.
I give it a 6.
6. Favorite song was it Adele? Are you gonna?
I gotta be careful here. Because remember what happened last time? Robert Rowe was just upset that I picked Lord over Iron Maiden and Exodus.
And are you gonna snub Exodus again for somebody else like Kelly Monroe or Adele? Which
I
Kelly
can go.
Monroe's awesome, and so's Adele.
Yeah, I know. I'd go with Taking Back Sunday.
A cover one. I'm gonna go with "Always on My Mind" by. No, I'm just kidding. I have to go with Exodus this time.
If I have to pick, if we had tickets to my downfall, whatever it's fucking called, by Machine Gun Karen, um, I'll pick Emigrate.
You know what I think Machine Gun Kelly should do?
Go back to rap.
No, he's dead there.
Yeah, I know, right?
He needs to release a Slipknot cover album.
Because he's endorsed by Schecter Guitars now. He has his own signature model, and Eric 13 roasted him. he's like, "Oh, is this an ad for a Gibson cover shoot?" And I replied to that. I'm like, "Dude, I think this is photoshopped." And he liked it.
Why do you go after the biggest stars of you? I don't get it.
Who, Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, like why? He should do like a covers album and just be done with it. Like do Eminem covers and fucking Slipknot.
He I don't know. Apparently Corey Taylor speak the truth about what happened. He was just saying that MGK was just being a whiny little bitch because he wouldn't do the song. But Corey Taylor said he didn't want to do the song because he didn't write it, and the song wasn't right for him. That's the reason why he didn't do it. And Machine Gun Kelly acted the other way and acted like a tool bag.
Why can't you just be mature and be like, hey, I mean, we won't do the song, but maybe he'll do another song. I mean,
because it's just a crackhead.
I don't know.
It's just a douchebag trying to fit in the rock world, which is never going to fit in.
I mean, he could.
He could, but like, it's just a dick.
If he had a different, but who knows what he's going through? You know what I mean? But you can't. I don't know. I'm not in the industry, so I can't really say one way or another about him. But I'm not a fan of. I liked his pop punk album. I'm not gonna lie and say I hate it because
I'm not a fan of his vocals though. Like I just think that he just tries too hard to be in that genre type of thing, if you know what I mean.
Like I enjoy Machine Gun Kelly's. Like I didn't like his rap, but I enjoy Machine Gun Kelly's like pop punk stuff, and some of his rap I do enjoy. I take that back. There's a couple rap songs I do enjoy, but like his attitude anymore just makes it hard to enjoy his stuff because he's hating on artists that I like, and like I just try to ignore the drama anymore when it comes to that.
Yeah. Like a friend of mine was saying, it's like the more you piss him off, the more he's just gonna get famous.
Yeah, like I try to separate the artist from the art. Like I try to like if I enjoy something, I enjoy it. Yeah, they're a piece of shit, but I enjoy it.
Yeah.
The only way that it bothers me is if said artist, it starts affecting their performance, their music, or like I go see them live and they try pushing something. Like when I saw Five Finger Death Punch, they tried forcing everybody to say the national anthem. I'm like, you're at an event where people from all over's here.
That one seen it.
Like, go fuck yourself. Just play your songs. You didn't write the national anthem. What the fuck is?
Yeah.
Like, why the hell?
I don't know. I got mixed reviews on that Five Finger Death Punch band. Like American Capitalist is a good album, and then after that, it just went downhill a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not.
Gotcha 6 was alright too, but I don't know. I just can't stand Ivan Moody's voice. That's all. Just sounds like he's crying. Just sounds like he's crying a lot. I'm just like, dude. Really?
For me, it seems like they found one guitar riff, one drum track, and just stuck with it. Like, I had an ex one time. She was obsessed with them, and you like what you like. But I sat down with her, and I had an open mind, and I listened to one album of theirs all the way through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a really long fucking song. And she's like, we're 5 songs into this album. I'm like, it sounds like the same goddamn song.
Yeah. It'd be like listening to a dubstep album.
It's like listening to a Dream Theater song. That's what, except Dream
Yeah.
Theater songs at least change pace. Like one Dream Theater song could easily be 40 songs because it's so different. Fucking Five Finger Death Punch did the opposite route. They did the same shit, but every
Yeah.
song.
No wonder Jason Hook left. No.
Maybe he left. I thought he was still in the band.
He left. Jeremy Spencer, the founding member, he left.
I knew he
And
left.
he do like I think he became a police officer. Then he's got his own solo band, and it's so bad.
I've heard where he wears
I
that
can't.
mask or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Something sex something. I don't know.
Sex Satan or some shit.
I don't know, but it was just bad.
It was so bad that he pulled his debut album off the shelves and redid it.
Really?
Yeah, he removed all songs that he ever did under that name off of everything.
Oh
And
wow.
he's redoing everything. Like he's like rewriting everything. Like, oh
Oh
my.
wow. Wow. I didn't know. That's the first time I've ever heard an artist do that.
That's what I heard because I can't find it anywhere. So
Oh god, that's terrible.
yeah.
Yeah, but like going back to like the whole Machine Gun Kelly thing, I think he just needs to shut his mouth.
Yeah.
So I think he's trying to be the villain in rock and roll, but it's not working.
I don't know. I don't get it. Like,
And like I remember we were saying in one interview, radio interview, he goes, "Oh, like rock and roll is dead. There's not enough of this bullshit thing anymore, man. Like I need to see that shit come back." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" Like,
he's starting to sound like Gene Simmons.
I know, like, and it's just like all these people are just wearing New Balance and Nikes on stage. I want to see some fucking proper shoes on stage, man. Like wearing Vans. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I thought at first though that Machine Gun Kelly was dissing Slipknot because they were at a festival together, and Slipknot started playing before his set ended. That's what I thought happened.
I thought they were playing at the same time.
I could be wrong. They could have been at the same time, but I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it because I don't like keeping up with the drama of music.
I just like seeing all the memes. That's all.
Memes are kind of funny. Machine Gun Kelly.
No, what was the ones that here's a photo of Megan Fox pegging Machine Gun Kelly?
I love that one.
Yeah.
I admit I shared that one. Yeah, I share stupid shit like that all the time. But
that one's funny. I don't think Megan Fox is a good actress, to be honest.
So, is there anything you wanted to add about the music that we just listened to? Is there?
I might go and listen to some Adele later on.
Yeah, jam to some Adele.
I might follow her on Spotify and see if I can get her on the podcast.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's do this. I'm down.
Take me to the other side.
I think Adele should really do a collaboration effort with Ozzy Osbourne.
No, I reckon with Emigrate.
You is always on my mind.
Because like cut out Till Lindemann's voice out vocals and put hers in. If I have the skill to do that, I'll do it.
Always on my mind.
But are you excited for the Monsters movie? Because I've seen the pictures and it looks pretty damn good.
I'm excited, but I'm going to end this broadcast because we're going to start getting into other things, and I want to keep it at reacting. So I'm going to end it, and then we're going to talk further off air. But I got to go to dinner and stuff, so I'm going to have to cut this off.
So good. I'm still hungry.
Love you, bro. And everyone, remember, live long, rock hard. Love you all. I'll see you all. Pink Sock Podcast. We might even go live on Instagram. Who knows?
Maybe.
Bye.